Ndeleko Nondomiso. Nhloko Nasiphi. Njangase Samkelisiwe. Kangule Patience Kumbuza. Sigcawu Babalwa. Saliwa Siposetu. Kai Sive. Sivela Siwela Dalinjebo. Sode Nonzaliseko. Sogeke Spogas. Solange Amanda. Tundwana Lungisa. Tindi Xolisani. Ntswanyana Thebe. Shulu Zoliswa. Zozi Hlumisa. Mr. Vice Chancellor, I have the honor to request you to confer the degree of the Bachelor of Technology, Cost and Management Accounting on the candidates whose names appear on the program.
I hereby confer the degree.
Aboga Frederick Delali. Bekekula Ntombi City. Galela Lindelani. Giyose Sivoyile. Gqiba Neziswa. Ranga Sibabini. Ketane Aviwe. Magabi Nasiphi Dolly. Makanda Masixole. Mbana Xhobakazi. Mnyameni Sikho. Ngaza Zizipho. Ngaka Benati. Njemla Kwaita. Sinina Yanda. Sobhekwa Kakalomzi Mfundo. Tembi Siyamthanda. Shangana Virginia. Congo Africa. Zatu Sposetu. Mr. Vice Chancellor, I have the honor to request you to confer the degree of Bachelor in Technology, Internal Auditing, on the candidates whose names appear on the program.
I hereby confer the degree.
Buka Lwandile. Kiyose Zezethu. Godongwana Nonhlanhla. Gqobhoka Siphelele. Hange Nikho. Hili Asive. Kalimashe Anathi. Kopman Zikhona. Maduma umyalile impendulo yakhe. Mbini Phiwo Kuhle. Mgijima Masomelele. Mkhulisi Siyabulela Wilson. Ngwala Khanyiza. Nini Nosicelo. Nombanga Sihle Ezile, welcome. Nondonga Luvelwano. Papa Shile Sihle. Koza Someleze. Khaleni Asavela. Silwana Bukiwe. Siqithi Andisiwe Simunye. Solange Mfundiso. Solwandle Masicole. Vanda Yamkela. Zoko Anigwa Msingati.
I would like to take this moment to greet Vice Chancellor of the institution and all the managers of the institution. Because there is many of you, let me say protocol be observed. And I would also love to greet all the parents, siblings, and anyone who's here to support their loved ones on this graduation day. And I would love to finally greet all the graduates that are here today. I would love to start by saying congratulations to all the graduates that will be graduating today. But congratulations is a word of encouragement, and to say well done for the good work, and to say well done for the good work. But it does not narrate the road you have traveled that far. You have studied through cold and stormy nights. You have faced all odds and you conquered. It was worth it because you know you had a responsibility to change the lives of your families. To many of you, failure was not an option because bekufuneka sigxothe ikati eziko kudede ubumnyama kuvela ukhanya. Because we were told that education is the key to success. That is the way to create a better life for this nation. As the great leader once said, education to an African child means service to Africa. Education to an African child means service to Africa. I once repeat again. Sobukwe in his speech continues to say that to us education means our identification with the masses. The quotes must always stay on your minds and hearts, because Sobukwe is saying that being educated does not mean we should see ourselves as better individuals than our people who never got this day. We must remember that we are Africans first before we are graduates. Believe me when I tell you that this is not the end of the road for you. This is the beginning of the new journey. Both of those will continue with their studies and those will be going out seeking for jobs. Most postgraduate courses are not funded by NSFAS, and we have no bursary offices. We have very few bursaries which are catering for you. Hence, most of you not considering postgraduate courses, yet they say free education is free. Some of you will spend years without jobs, and you will wonder why you even came to this place. All these things must not discourage us, but must motivate us to aspire for a better world, where the African people will not be subjected to such conditions by forces who will never create this world. This world needs us as its youth to change it to be a better world. A world inza, bambata, mushweshwe, zinga, boniswa ngukani, nomvo, Sobukwe will build for us. We are the only instruments of change. Hence, we must resist and protest against injustices imposed upon us. I say to you, sons and daughters of Africa, get out of here and exercise your contribution towards building new Africa. We are swimming against the tide. Let us be strong. Let us go to the world with a new energy, an energy that forces positive change in the lives of our people. Lastly, I would like to congratulate all of you. Thank you very much.
The Chairperson of Council and Deputy Chairperson of Council, the Chancellor in absentia, Dr. Sheila Sisulu, the Vice Chancellor in Principal, Professor Rob Midgley, the Convocation Alumni, President of SRC and SRC members, members of Senate, members of IF, distinguished guests, parents, fellow graduates. Be pleased to receive our warm and revolutionary greetings in this august gathering on behalf of the ExCov Convocation. Fellow graduates, we are here to say congratulations to you and wish you all the best in the future. We are here to thank everyone who supported you during your studies, parents, teachers, friends at Ketera. You must be proud of yourselves for completing your studies with a university. Then what is a university and what is its purpose? It is an institution which offers undergraduate and graduate degrees. They offer such programs leading to master's degree and PhDs. Further, it is to create and prepare minds of its graduates for the outside world, to shape and contribute immensely on economic development of its country, to vanquish sicknesses and poverty, to create peace and stability. President Thabo Mbeki, on the 26th day August 2011, once said in University of Stellenbosch, the Council of University of Stellenbosch has identified some of its goals to stimulate dialogue, to encourage criticism and critical thinking, and to reach for a more transformed campus. He further go on and on, talking about the youth and their struggles, making reference thereof to the youth uprisings in Egypt and Tunisia, starting with the overthrow of the ruling groups. But what I single out is that a university is a place where dialogue, critiques, conflicting ideas, and the right to freedom of expression, freedom of association, and dignity need to be respected. Debates and dialogue must never be stifled in a university. Everyone must be free here to raise his own views within the limits of the law, and no one must be threatened by any law. We are worried as Walter Sisulu University graduates with how fellow students of WSU relate to each other, fighting and killing each other. The timeless reports of killings on campus reminds me of William Butler Yeats of 1919 in his poem, The Second Coming, when he sounded an alarm bell and warned us to avoid the dangers ahead of us. Please hear the words of the poet, not only with your ears, but also with the heart. He said, turning and turning in the whitened Gaia, the falcon cannot hear the falconer. Things fall apart. The sender cannot hold. Mere anarchy is loosed upon the world. The blood tide is loosed, and every ceremony of innocence is drowned. We need to preach Ubuntu in WSU, which makes us different from other countries. But what is it that constitutes Ubuntu? Beyond the standard and yet correct rendition, umuntu ngumuntu ngabantu. The book of Proverbs in the Holy Bible contains some interesting injunctions and capture a number of elements of what I believe constitute the important features of the spirit of Ubuntu, which we should strive to implant in the minds of WSU community, the food of the soul that would inspire all students to say that they are proud to be associated with WSU. The book of Proverbs says, withhold not good from them, to whom it is due, when it is in the power of thine hand to do it. Say not unto thy neighbor, go and cometh again, and tomorrow I will give, when thou hast it by thee. Devise not against thy neighbor, seeing he dwelleth securely by thee. Strive not with a man without cause, if he has done thee no harm. Envy thou not the oppressor, and choose none of his ways. The book of Proverbs assumes that as human beings, we have a human capacity to do as it says, not to withhold the good from them to whom it is due, when it is in the power of our hand to do it, and not to say no to our neighbor, come again and we'll give you something tomorrow, even when we can give the necessary help today. It assumes that we can be encouraged not to devise evil against our neighbors, with whom we otherwise live in harmony. It assumes that we are capable of responding to the injunction that we should not declare war against anybody without a cause, especially those who have not caused us any harm. It urges that in our actions, we should not seek to emulate the demeanor of our oppressor, nor adopt the evil practices. Fellow graduates, go to the world and shine. Shine bright like stars. Be willing at all material times to take risks. Never fear to fail. If you don't fail, it means you are not even trying. Unemployment is rife. Further your studies when you are unemployed. In particular, those who have completed their national diplomas and degrees by cum laude. Good luck to your future. Remember, Coca-Cola, in their first year, they only sold 27 bottles. Keep on trying. Never give up. One of our unclaimed poet laureate, S.E.K. Mkai, once wrote in his poem, and he said, Ewe, lento kakade yinto yalonto. Thina nto zaziwa sothuka nganto. Sibona kamhlophe sithi bekumele. Sithethe engqondweni sithi bekufanele. Uba bekungenjalo bekungasayi kulunga. Nako ukusiya kukamende. Congratulations to you all. May your motorboats fly high. Congratulations.
Mr. Vice Chancellor, as we come close to the end of this session, permit me to make the following announcement. Refreshments for VIPs and the academic processions will be served at the Bongo restaurant. Our guests and our graduates will be served at the marquee. There will be ushers available as you leave the hall who will direct you to the correct venue. May I now request that the congregation will rise and join in the singing of the national anthem, after which I further request that the congregation should remain standing until the academic procession has left the hall. May the congregation rise now, please. Thank you.
By virtue of the powers vested in me as acting Chancellor of Walter Sisulu University, I also award qualifications in absentia to those students who are not present. I hereby dissolve this congregation of Walter Sisulu University.